Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And so we're going to be talking about some breaking news. And that is that Attack on Titan Season 4 will premiere on Toonami. Yep. It's happening. It's official. January 9th, the dub premieres on Toonami. As we all know, Toonami has the dubbing premiere dub rights to Attack on Titan. It was one of the things they signed on for before the simuldub became a premiere thing for Funimation. So it will be on Toonami as is before the streaming services get it. So it will follow the Toonami schedule like it has been for the past, for the seasons that have been going on for a while now. Ever since season 2, they've had this whole simuldub thing the day after Toonami airs it. They follow Toonami's schedule, whether they have the holiday marathons or not. So Toonami will have that for Attack on Titan starting January 9th, and it will be at 12:30 a.m. midnight, 12:30 to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting January 9th, 2021. Sword Art Online Alicization will be moved to 1 a.m. to 1:30, so it will be moved down for a half hour. Dragon Ball Super will still be at its start time. Dragon Ball Super, despite it being rerun, still gets some watches. Still gets a lot of watches. Then we have the Fire Force, which is not a premiere dub show. It is on Funimation first before it gets to Toonami, so there's a lot of episodes that you're seeing if you have the Funimation subscription that they're way behind on. Assassin Classroom will be on next at 2 a.m. Fire Force is at 1:30, by the way. 1:30 a.m. 2 a.m. is Assassination Classroom. This is on Funimation now in its entirety. The show's been over for several years. But if you haven't seen it, then I guess watch it. Then there's this other show, Gem whatever, I don't even care. The show's crap. No one watches it. The show shouldn't be on Toonami anymore. It's not a Toonami show. It is Adult Swim show. It should not be on Toonami. This was one of Jason DeMarco's, I guess, projects that he keeps farting on Toonami that shouldn't be on Toonami because it doesn't warrant the ratings for it. But nonetheless, it is still going to be there for people the small percentage of Toonami fans that actually likes this show. When I said nothing and not every show on Toonami had to be anime, I actually meant shows that were action-packed, shows that were actually good. Just putting that out there, Jason DeMarco. It has to be a good show, and this isn't. So, yeah. Naruto Shippuden, technically reruns, but not for Toonami. It's been out for several years now. Well, the DVDs are just recently come out, like a couple of years ago, but whatever. 3 a.m., and then it finished up at 3:30 a.m. with Demon Slayer reruns. The show that is missing is Black Clover, which is quite interesting that Black Clover was pulled because it is still getting pretty good numbers for ratings, even on Toonami's standpoint. Though Attack on Titan, unlike Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online is always behind the simuldub. But because of the pandemic, it was only about 2 episodes behind of where the simuldubs were currently at for Black Clover. So I am quite surprised that Black Clover was pulled. I don't know if this is a permanent thing or this is for real, because that is an interesting scenario for a show like Black Clover which is quite popular in the fandom. If their contract could have ended. There's a lot of things that could have happened. I can't see them just pulling Black Clover just for no reason. Black Clover did put in some good numbers despite it being not a premiere on Toonami. Now, like I said, I don't know what's going on with this whole thing. Black Clover was a joint license between Funimation and Crunchyroll. They had some type of weird arrangement while they were doing their partnership. Then they broke away. What happened was Crunchyroll had the license for Black Clover, and when they had the partnership, they kind of gave it the dubbing rights to Funimation, and so they had this joint relationship, and then they broke away, and then they still kind of were doing their own thing. They still continued to do their relationship, at least for Black Clover. They did this for a couple of other shows, but they broke away. And then, now they could be coming back together once they merge together with this whole deal thing. Hopefully it gets rejected, but Crunchyroll Funimation buyout thing. But that was kind of the story of Black Clover, but it continued to be on Toonami, so I don't know what's going on with it. That's kind of just the moral, the short of the story. There's more details in that, but I don't want to get more into this because this is about Attack on Titan, which is the final season, supposedly. I don't think it is the final season, even though they're saying it's the final season. Just like with Fairy Tail, they said Fairy Tail was the final season, yet they have a 100-year war manga thing going on, which is clearly going to be eventually adapted to an anime. So, I don't like when they hype it up as the final season when in reality it's not really probably the final season. But nonetheless, according to them, it's the final season. So that's where it is. Attack on Titan is going to be quite interesting to see what happens, what we're going to see from Eren, Mikasa, our queen now in the show. What she does, especially the way everything ended. In the last season, we got, Historia, as the queen, and there was a lot of secrets revealed about her, and they kind of had to keep it quiet from the military, and, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this, the connections between connections between Eren and Historia, Krista, whatever. It's really weird, and the complications. And I was thinking about this for a while, like different scenarios of what's going to happen. And I don't know what's going to happen. As you all know, I'm a dub guy. I don't really read. I don't read mangas pretty much at all anymore. I did back in the day when I had the Shonen Jump magazines, but I don't really get those anymore. But so I have no idea what's going on in manga. I'm very excited to see what happens with Attack on Titan. There's got to be something that's going to happen with. There's got to be something that's going to happen with Historia and Eren, because everything just leans towards these two having to do something, since she's the last descendant, and Eren obviously has the two titans that are inside of him, basically, the specialty titan powers that he has. There's got to be something going on there, especially the way they put it. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I'm just like, I'm a Mikasa. I'm a Mikasa and Eren. I like those two together, but there's got to be something going on with these two. I've been thinking about it for a while. By the way, guys, I just want to say this again. I only watched the dub, so don't spoil anything. These are just predictions based on what I'm seeing. So don't be like, yo, or you're right, you're wrong, or because I've read the manga and all. So no, don't do that stuff. Don't be that dick. Don't be that dick, guys. But there's got to be something going on with these two. I'm telling, like, I was talking about this in my Discord a while back. Like, there's got to be something about this, because there's just so much links to Eren, and then of course, her being the queen and all this stuff, and the way they ended that whole thing. There's something gonna happen. I'm telling you, there's gonna be something happen. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be necessarily like a love type thing, but because I don't think they love each other that way. I mean, Mikasa obviously loves Eren, and I think that's kind of more, especially the way I believe it was the second season, the ending of the second season was the way they kind of ended that. So I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't know what what they're gonna do. Because Eren, I guess, is gonna die. Very soon, because he has the curse of this. The Titan powers, and you only get a certain amount of years to live with it from the moment you get it. So something gotta give, guys. Like, something's gotta give. I don't know what it's gonna be, but again, this is just the break news about it. About about this. Being on Toonami, which is great. That it is on Toonami, because Toonami needs this really bad right now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think is going to happen in this. Let me know, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen with Historia? What do you think is going to happen with Eren? Do you think Historia is going to get attacked? What do you think the military is going to find something out about the truth? Because obviously Eren didn't want the military to know about the links to Historia. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Where do you guys think this is going to go? That's what I would like to know. What do you guys think? I'm just kind of just rumbling around different things I'm thinking based on how stuff ended in the previous season. But yeah, guys, I'm really gonna enjoy this. I'm really gonna enjoy this this new season. Hopefully it's not the real last season, but they're hyping it as the last season, so we'll see where this goes, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. I have a Discord link in the description, as well as a Patreon. Again, most importantly, no spoilers to you sub fans that are already watching it, as well as the manga. This is a dub channel, so please keep it as if you've never seen it yet. I have to repeat that multiple times because some people just don't get that to this day. So yeah, that is about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of it. Peace.